Dearest brothers and sisters, we open our hearts and our minds and we extend ourselves in the here and now.
Hello, beautiful friends, beautiful souls. It's always such a joy, such a passion, and such a gift to have these beautiful interactions.
The first question that we would like to address today is, why is there so much disclosure on ET information when more and more people are becoming more and more open to this information? What we would add here is that the constriction from disclosure that you observe is a mirror to the collective state of being. And what we mean with this is that you can simply observe in your society how open are people, how honest are people to each other and to themselves. And when we say open, we mean, and honest, we mean open and honest for the state of being, for the integration of the lower and higher self, for, so to speak, the dark side of the moon. Many people are going through these processes of integrating negative belief systems, negative behaviors. Yet not so many people are open to talk about this, to share this experience, to, so to speak, reveal their wholeness of their being. So this, your government and their actions, their decisions are merely a reflection of this process. And because you are not, most of you are not willing to open yourselves and revealing your inner process, in a sense, you are hiding this process from yourself. And what we are here to tell you is that there is no need to be ashamed of anything, because we observe your process on earth. We know why you have chosen to be here and now, and this is the very process of discovering yourself, of seeing yourself fully, both your solar being and your lunar being. And through that integration, through the merging of the opposites, through these two lovers, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, being in a loving, harmonious union, you are becoming your true selves. And when you reach to that conclusion, you will come really close to open contact. And the process in your governments will reveal this, will mirror this, and reflect this back to you.
As Shanaya said, open contact is a state of being. Initially, open contact occurs in your internal reality, and then it will be reflected on the external reality. Therefore, the more you work on yourself, the more you heal the wounds, the more you integrate belief systems, the more you let go and release of old belief systems, of old energies that are outdated, that do not serve you in a positive way, the closer you are becoming, you're getting to open contact. And when open contact occurs, of course, it will be reflected by the governments. And now it is normal that the governments more and more are revealing information because a lot of the people right now on Earth are working on themselves. I mean, not a lot of the people, but enough people are working on their belief systems and they're affecting the collective reality. Therefore, of course, governments will reveal more and more about open contact, will reveal more and more about on open contact agendas and stuff like this. And in order to occur this, the first thing you need to do is to accept all humanity, to accept yourself, to love yourself, and to accept and to love all beings around you. Because open contact first occurs in the heart. It is not possible to experience open contact without really accepting all beings around you because we are, in a way, very different than you. And in such an open contact, if it occurs right now and you're not ready for it, of course, it could be that your systems of fight or flight mode will be activated. And this will not be positive, neither for us, neither for you. Therefore, the more you purify your hearts, the more you open your hearts and you allow for the unconditional love to shine forth through your hearts, the more closer you are in open contact. And actually you are very close to it, even though you might not feel it like this, but we assure you open contact is just nearby and it will occur very, very soon for those of you who are ready, who have prepared.
What a beautiful answer from our beloved Ruim Nuil. And now we will move to the next topic, which is how can we develop a positive and constructive habit? And we will allow for our friend to share their wisdom.
Thank you, dear friend. Positive and constructive habit. Let's explore first these words. Positive and constructive, that means that is something beneficial. That means that it's something of service to you. It's something of service to all around you. And habit, this is just a routine. It's something that you're used to do, that you love doing. So basically, how you create such a habit, constructive habit, is by repeating what you love to do, by really dedicating yourself, embodying the energies of perseverance, of focus, of determination. You really need to allow for yourself to have, for example, let's say you would like to start to have a positive habit of doing qigong practices or doing any kind of magical or spiritual practices like 15 minutes a day. What we would suggest is that you pick up a time and you stick to this time every day for 15 minutes. It is said that after 21 days, it will be already in your system. It will be already in your being. And it will be very easy for you to stick to that. But the biggest challenge here is that once you start it, you might really enjoy it, but at some time it could become that is something repeating. So here the idea is to really use your creative mind, do it in a way that really brings you joy, brings you fun, brings you ecstasy and happiness. And this could be very small shifts. Whenever you feel like boredom or stuff like this, just use the creative mind and create a habit. Add something, very small detail. Maybe you put some nice music if we're talking about doing your spiritual practice. Maybe you will do it in the outside, maybe you will do it in the forest. And these kind of small things can really allow you first to bring new energy into the practice and then to really assist you in keeping with it, in moving forward with it. And after the 21st day, it will become like a first nature to you. And it will become more and more easy to follow it. And then you can expand that into many, many other areas of your life where you just see what is working and really focus on it and say to yourself, like, okay, I'm doing this. Even though you might have negative thoughts and your mind starts saying, your brain starts saying, like, oh, this is not good, this is not fun, I'm just wasting my time. Observe these thoughts, observe these feelings, but know deep in your bones what is good for you, what is constructive, and what is positive for you and for those around you.
Thank you, beloved. What we would add here to this beautiful answer is that sometimes when you are looking to develop a positive and constructive habit, you ought to let go of an old and no longer serving bad habit, so to speak, or a habit that is no longer necessary, no longer serves you in a positive way. And the easiest way to do this is to simply observe yourself, to be present enough to observe your thoughts, to observe your emotions, to be aware of your current state of being, to be aware of the actions that you are doing right now, what you are putting your energy into. And when you are present enough, you will inevitably catch yourself in the not constructive habit. And so, by being conscious of it, it is then a matter of simply taking a positive action to turn it into a positive and constructive one. The third topic that we would like to discuss today is the discovery of the true essence. And what we would like to suggest here is, again, the most essential thing is to know yourself, is to be actually present with yourself, to actually be aware of your current state of being. Because this presence, this alert state of being, gives you access to a deeper dimension that is already within yourself. It is not necessary to go through a specific process or to do an hour-long spiritual practice. Presence is always available to you at each and every present moment. What is required is to bring yourself back to the now and to be alert of what is happening around you, to be aware of the energy that flows throughout your body. And then you will see that different kinds of thoughts come to you, different kinds of ideas and inspiration, information and wisdom that is of higher vibration, that comes from a deeper place, solutions to your challenges, and many, many, many things coming from this network of consciousness that you are part of and you will always be.
What a beautiful message. And I could only add that true essence is the essence of God, the essence of the creator, of the one, from where everything came and to where everything one day, everything will return to. So as Shanaya said, that presence is the key. I definitely agree with this. Being present allows you to really experience bigger parts of your being. And by experiencing bigger part of your being, you can get in touch with the different levels of your being, because you here in the physical reality, you're experiencing only 1% of what you are actually. And by being present, by really observing what is happening around you, what is happening within you, and doing, of course, spiritual practices, letting go what no longer serves you and cultivating that which serves you in a positive way, you allow for these higher dimensions of your being to really awaken. And the more you allow these levels to awaken within your being, within your psyche, the more you're starting to experience these levels of the true essence, these levels of unconditional love, which is the fabric of existence, which is the fabric of you. This is what you're created from. And whenever you allow for yourself to experience these higher dimensions, it's as if you realize that everything is one. And by realizing that everything is one, you start experiencing everything and everyone as extension of you, as a part of you. And this is a moment where miracles can happen, where wonders will happen, because you allow for yourself to experience more and more as source itself. You allow for yourself to call forth your divine power that is inherent to who and what you truly are. And by calling forth this power, and by taking actions as a conscious creator, you create your own kingdom, you create your own universe, as it is said in the sacred books, in the sacred texts, where you dwell within this universe as kings, as queens. This is what I could say for this topic.
We thank you so very much, beloved brothers and sisters. We extend our unconditional love and gratitude for this interaction, for opening your hearts and minds to receive us as we do the same for you. We are looking forward to our adventurous and beautiful interactions together in the eternal here and now.
And we keep you in deep love and appreciation in our hearts, dear brothers and sisters. Have a beautiful, magical, waking, lucid dreams.